Become an ally. Rise above racism in healthcare.
You're watching Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
We all belong, our neighbors, our community. I'm Carol Merton. The participants in this series are sharing their stories to increase awareness and understanding of those who form part of our community. Their experiences, culture, traditions, and reflections weave a pattern of diversity in our neighborhoods, businesses, and educational systems. This program arose out of a desire to put a human face on those who experience the challenges and share the successes of everyday living in a new community. By listening to their stories and seeing our community and neighborhoods through their eyes, it is our hope that we can appreciate what we have and what we share in common. One by one, each by each, we can demonstrate that by being inclusive, we are part of a journey of learning, sharing, and building community together. Today, I am delighted to welcome as a guest Khadija,
Yeah, okay.
who is here to join me and to share some of her experiences about being in our community. Thank you so much for
You're
joining
welcome.
me today. I'm just delighted that you're here.
Thank you.
So I want to take you through some questions, and I
Sure.
know you've had a chance to look at them, but if there's other things that you want to share, Khadija,
Sure. No
please,
problem.
please
Yeah.
share. Tell me a bit about yourself and your family, and what would you like our community to know about you?
My name is Khadija El Ismail. I'm from Syria.
Yes.
I came to Canada July 26, 2016.
Okay.
Almost, yeah, I finished 8 years
Yes.
now. With the 3 boys. I have 3 boys. I'm single mom right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So your boys, how old were they when you came, if you don't mind sharing? Were they
No
little?
problem. Yeah,
or-
they're little. The oldest 10 years, and the middle 5 years, and the youngest one 3 years when I
So-
came.
That would have been, so it wasn't just you adjusting to a new community, your boys had to adjust as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
but
sure.
they're good. They love Canada better than me when I came first time. To move in a new country, and everything is new for me. But the kids like that. Just the big things for me to learn English, because I don't have chance to read and write in my language, and I got chance here in Canada.
So you came without speaking English?
0.
Oh my goodness, amazing.
0, yeah.
Wow,
Like,
wow.
Even when I start school, I start to write A, and I don't know what A means.
Totally
Yeah.
new experience,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because I don't have chance to have school in my country.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so for sure.
that's hard for
Aren't you
me.
brave? You're here, you're speaking to me in
Thank
a
you.
language that is not your
Not,
first
yeah.
language.
Yeah,
So
that's I find it very difficult for me when I came, but right now I love it. Yeah.
excellent, excellent. So
And
When-
my kids, the oldest, he's 80 right now. The middle one is 13. I have another teenager.
and isn't that a challenge?
Yeah. I said I finished one teenager and now that he's coming.
And then you have another little one.
And I have another one, he's 11 now.
Oh my goodness. It just never ends, the
Never.
teenage years.
And boys,
Oh,
special
that-
boys.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're good, yeah,
Yeah.
they're good.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you're sharing, I appreciate your humor. You're able to find laughter
Thank
in this
you.
whole experience.
Yeah.
And I think survival
Yeah.
with teenagers or any kids.
Any kids,
you
yeah.
have to have that ability
Yeah.
to have humor in your life for sure. So when you first came to the community, what surprised you about being in the area and the neighborhood? What didn't you expect when you arrived?
It surprised me, the language first.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And the people is nice. Even my group, they help, my sponsor, they said, they helped me here. They're so nice. I appreciate them to help us to come to Canada. And they try to help me for everything. Yeah, even to buy something, to get language. Yeah, lots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the key, to
Yeah.
have the help
Yeah.
with the everyday living things,
With
like
every-
buying things.
Buying things, yeah.
Yeah. So help me understand, because I'm not as familiar with Syria.
Sorry.
No, it's good, because I'm learning from you. This is
That's
really
good, yeah.
important. So the weather, when you first came to Canada,
The-
I see your eyes go big. So you have to tell
Because I
me.
came in July, see, nice weather right now.
Yeah.
But end of September, my group, they took me, this big shot for me. They took me to the store to buy snow bands, jacket, boots, all this kind. I said, why? Because I said, why all this? In
Yeah.
my country, we just have
Sweaters?
rain coats, they said, in the winter times. And they said, just wait, Khadija, January or November. And wow, a big one, the snow.
Oh,
The
shock.
Snow. Yeah, shocked me.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you knew why you needed the big coats.
Big, now I realize, they said, okay, now I need big coats and snow bands, all this stuff.
And how about the children? Was it a shock to them, or did
They love it.
Yeah.
They love
Yeah.
it. They love the bargaining.
Yeah. So for
Yeah.
them, it was an adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
That
sure.
one is
Yeah.
big different for me,
Yeah.
but I like it. I used to right now.
Yeah.
First, when we start with the snow, we play with it, but cold. When you go to school, when you go to work, when you
Yes.
go like that, yeah, to clean the car, shovel the cars.
Yes. Oh, that sounds
Lots
so
job, you
familiar.
know?
Yeah, yeah. That's not the fun part. No.
But
no.
I like it, yeah.
Good.
I live in apartment, not I live in the house to shovel the snow by
So that
myself.
helps.
That's helped a little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So tell me about your first trip to the local grocery store. Were you able to find things that you were familiar with, and did you see things you didn't expect to see?
Is in here in Onsound, the groceries, I like everything in here, but hard to find, our grocery when I was used before.
Yes.
But after that, I find lots of friends that realized to me, they said, go to Mississauga or Kitchener,
Okay.
like Arabic store to find the meat, bread, like my bread before, yeah.
Yeah.
But for the vegetable, for like things here is good, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
So you're able to find some things here.
Yeah.
But there's also other things.
Other things, the special, the meat, the bread, yeah, that one is, we find it from our store, an Arabic store, they
Yeah.
said, yeah.
Yeah. So you have to combine local
Yeah.
shopping and then
Yeah,
going further
yeah.
afield as well. Were there any new items that you saw that caught your eye that you never encountered before? Anything new and different that you wouldn't have seen in Syria?
Just the snow.
Yeah. But the food? Any different food items that you would have seen?
About the food?
Yeah. About the same?
No, I think same, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the same, yeah.
So we've talked a bit about the weather. and the seasons that you
Yeah,
had
the
to make
season.
changes
Yeah.
for sure. So that was a bit of an adjustment for you, but you've adapted. We all adapt as Canadian winters.
Yeah. But I like it.
Good.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to you a little bit about your culture
Sure.
and your traditions, your celebrations.
Yeah.
How do you maintain those in your community now? Your culture, your traditions, your celebrations. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we did the celebration, my culture, but here I find that first time is hard for me because by myself, just in my family, we did that, and in my home, we did for the end of the Ramadan, the fast food,
Yes.
yeah. End of that, we had celebrate Eid. They said Eid Mubarak, yeah, and did that just family, you know, big meal, and but now I like it because I have lots of friends. I share that with all my
Right.
friends. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had celebration a lot together.
Yeah. So you started when there weren't a lot. So you did it. You still
Yeah, I
did
still
it within
continue,
your-
yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Yep. So you
still-
kept the traditions.
yeah.
And the celebrations.
Just different because just with my family, we usually share with whole the country. You know, for same now we have Christmas.
Yeah.
They share for whole the country.
Yes.
Yeah, but when I came, I share just with my family.
Yes.
Yeah, but now no, lots friends, lots of Arabic people here, and
Yeah.
have shared together the celebration.
And I know you.
And even the Canadian people, they like our tradition. They like to see how the celebration do. Yeah.
For me, it's fascinating to learn about the different
Thank you.
celebrations,
Yeah.
and certainly, you know, to learn about Ramadan and to
Yeah.
learn about the reason for it
Yeah.
and how it is done. Totally different than our traditions.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but fascinating for sure.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
hard for us because we used to. It's easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it easy because here is cold weather. And our culture is in Syria is very hot weather. When we fast,
Yeah. Yeah.
get thirsty a lot.
Yeah, yeah. So for those who aren't familiar with what you would do, you mentioned fasting. Do you mind explaining just a little bit more about, because I understand that it's fasting sunrise to sunset,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
And then you have a meal at
Yeah.
the end of the day, and that goes on for a month.
For a month, yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
a month, yeah. We wake, it's 2 o'clock in p.m.
Okay.
Sorry, a.m., 2 o'clock, and have like breakfast, big breakfast.
Yeah.
And if before the sun is coming, we
Yeah.
stop to eat and drink
Yes.
all day.
Yeah.
And yeah, and at 4 o'clock, I start to cook for big meal.
Yes.
And yeah, when the sun down and have
Yeah.
the prayer for us,
Yeah.
then start to eat.
Yeah.
And we enjoy it. I
And
like
that,
it.
And that goes for a whole month.
Whole month, yeah.
And to eat at the end of the day of fasting is a celebration.
Celebration, yeah. We said tomorrow is Eid. That's last day. We love it. Yeah, we excited to buy new clothes, to buy lots of candies. Yeah,
Yeah.
for celebration.
Yeah, and that was a learning for me. That wasn't something I was familiar with. So, but I didn't realize you got up at 2 in the morning and had breakfast before the sunrise,
I
and you
know.
do that for a month.
Yeah, we
Wow.
do that for a month.
Wow.
Yeah, big, it's a big
Wow.
challenge. But
Yeah,
we
yeah.
use it, yeah. And the kids, they love it. They love to do that.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very good. Is there a favorite food that you prepare that you would encourage your neighbors to try? Something
My favorite food, grape leaves. Did you
Okay.
try that?
I did not. I heard someone else mention grape leaves.
Yeah, the grape leaves.
So tell me a little more. I've heard of grapeseed oil and I've heard of, but grape leaves. Tell me a bit about
Yeah, we
that.
pick the grape leaves. We saw here is the grape leaves a lot. I pick it for summer times,
Yeah.
for winter time to leave it for winter times. And yeah, I cooked and put inside is rice and meat, and spicy like that, and oil, lots. I put the rice separate, and it's a hard job. I have to make it wrapped a little bit.
So does the rice go inside of the grape?
Inside the grape leaves, yeah.
Okay.
I put the grape leaves first, I put the rice,
And then it would be small.
small, yeah.
Yeah.
And I will show you the video after when we finish that. I have video. Yeah, and small and big, just like this size.
Yeah.
Whole pot and cooked. And I share, yeah, with my lots of friends, Canadian people, my group too.
And they like it.
Oh, they love it, yeah.
Excellent. And that would be something not familiar with. They would not be familiar with that. I had just recently, in the interviews I've been doing, heard about that, the leaves, and I had no idea.
Yeah, one time I try to pick the leaves from the tree when I walk around the neighbor.
Yeah.
And one neighbor, she saw me, she said, okay, can I have a question? I said, sure. She said, I saw you pick the leaf. Did you eat the leaf, this leaf? I said, yeah. She said, did you cook it and eat it? I said, yeah. I said, just when I finish, I will share with you.
Yeah.
She said, oh, I never. I said, we just leaf, like a tree leaves is like that. We don't know if you can eat it.
Yeah.
And she loved it.
She would.
Yeah.
Actually, that would just capture the imagination. Things we take for granted, don't even realize until. Excellent, excellent. So that would be something you would encourage people to try. Very good. When you first came, what pleased you about this area? And were there any surprises that you didn't expect, other than the weather? Anything that when you arrived, you went, wow, I'm happy about this?
Yeah, I'm happy. Appreciate is Canada give lots of opportunity to us, and I'm happy be there and be safe now, and my kids happy life and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feeling of safety and security.
Security a lot, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's important.
Important, yeah, big important for me, because before you know about Syria, how it's now.
Yeah. Yeah. So having that safety and security, not just for yourself, but for your children.
For my children too, yeah.
And you know, that's a universal care of any parent, for their kids to be safe.
So, no, for me it's hard.
Yeah. That's important. Okay. What challenges did you face, and how did you overcome them? So when you first came, English was a challenge, being able to speak the language.
Yeah.
Any other challenges? Did you have challenges getting from place to place? Did you have challenges
challenges to get the car, drive the car. I never drive car before.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Lots of opportunity I catch it.
Yeah,
when
okay.
I find it, I said, okay, let's do it. Yeah, and school, citizenship, I work hard for that. Lots of challenge I have.
Yeah. And so you didn't say no to the opportunities, you grabbed them.
I grabbed them, yeah.
Because that was important.
Yeah, very important for me. Yeah.
You didn't let them pass by.
No.
Very good.
Even when I start with the school, it's very hard first time, but all the time I ask my principal, I said, did you think I learn in here in Canada? She said, oh, just wait, Khadija, step by step.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will learn.
And you needed that encouragement, because it would have been overwhelming, I would think.
Oh yeah, if I don't learn English, how can I live here?
Yes,
It's very difficult for me,
Yeah, for sure. So, in your community, or any community, are there examples of ways that people can make you feel welcome that you could share? So, being new in a community, any community, what would you like people to know to make you feel more welcome?
About my work, what I'm doing very hard here, and I'm not say I'm not doing this, I finished school and finish all this, and how they see me, how to live in here in Canada, they will welcome me more. Yeah. Share my life with them.
And do you mind if people ask you about Syria, about your children, about your experiences?
No, I don't mind, because maybe I told myself I'm not shy for us, and outgoing woman.
Okay, because sometimes people aren't sure if they should.
Yeah, maybe some question is make me feel hard to share.
Yes.
Like in my future in Syria, that one I don't want to share.
For sure.
Yeah.
There are
but
sensitive parts.
Sensitive parts, yeah. But if some little question,
you don't mind.
Fine. We don't mind about my kids and my work and I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I think you raise a really important point. When you came, you had to work hard.
Hard, yeah.
And you're still working hard.
I still work hard, but not start when I start first time. Yeah, it's very everything is difficult. Imagine if you go to a new country and different language, different things. Yeah, and I said, I want to leave. First time when I came, I told my kids, do you think we will stay here for rest of life? They said, maybe, but now no. I never back to my country. I said, this I feel it's Canada my home now.
That transition has happened.
Yeah.
And you mentioned about going to a new country, and just even the thought of that is so overwhelming.
Yeah.
And not having a language. I mean, the courage.
Yeah.
The determination.
Yeah.
And the willingness to work hard. It is so critical for success.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What 3 wishes do you have? You can have more than 3, by the way, but what 3 do you have about how we can all belong as neighbors in our communities?
As neighbors in communities.
Yeah. What 3 things would you have? Let's say there was someone that came that you didn't know, and you wanted it to be welcoming for them, or are there things that people could do more that would make people feel welcome?
Can you just a little bit explain about this one?
So, for example, one person that I interviewed said, it would be great to be able to prepare food together and to teach people and so they would learn about. That was one way that they thought would be a way for communities to feel.
I like that when I have kids, my kids' birthday party, share the party and invite people and.
Do you do that now? Do you actually have the parties and invite people in?
Yeah, I still continue.
Excellent. So that's important to be able to, for community to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like to do that. I like party. I like, even when we finish with my sponsor end of the year, I make big party and I surprise them how I get my citizen. I keep it quiet, but when I have my kids' party and I said, I passed the citizen, I give them a big shot.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all with that. So, as you've made the transition and you feel at home here, while still continuing the traditions of Syria.
I still continue.
Yeah. As your children get older, as a mother, what are your hopes and dreams for your children in Canada?
Oh, that one big question for mom. Mom, she needs the kids to be successful.
Yep.
And they have good life in the future, and for school, for work, for everything.
Yeah. So just as you grabbed every opportunity,
I need them like me to grab opportunity they have. Like my son yesterday, he just start work. The oldest one, I said, just grab every opportunity you have.
Yeah.
Don't put in your back.
Yeah, yeah. So he started work,
Yeah, he started work now.
and that's great.
Yeah.
Because that is another way
Yeah.
that they're able to be out in the community, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he nervous?
No, he just, that was not first job. He started a long time
Okay,
ago.
so
When he
he's
was
worked.
16, he
Yeah.
started job. But this one is different for him because dealership and with car and like this, he will
Oh.
have, yeah.
So that would be very,
and he
very.
love cars.
Yeah, yeah. And
Then he will stay with it.
with it, because that's a love, right?
Love, yeah.
Yeah, and
If he loves some work, he will stick with it.
yeah, yeah. Supports in the school. How was it for your children when they started school?
They're good, yeah. They learn quickly, and it's nice with the principal and with teacher and homework, everything. Yeah, that's good.
Because that's important. If your children feel comfortable and settled,
Yeah,
you feel
I
comfortable.
feel comfortable. Yeah, my oldest and my second one, they start middle school.
Yeah.
But the youngest, he daycare when we came because he's 3 years.
Right.
And he loved it.
Oh,
And
really?
The second day, he came with one word, English word. Then he surprised me. I said, "Mom, I love you."
Oh, melt my heart.
Yeah. And I said, "I love you too." Yeah.
That
make me cry. And I said, "This my little one. He speak English."
Oh, oh my
Yeah.
goodness. And you know,
And I learn a lot. I learn a lot from my kids when they
Yes.
speak together. I just
right.
listen to them a lot.
so your kids are your teacher too.
Yeah, a lot.
It can work
And
both
sometimes
ways.
when I get mistake, they
Oh, well, that's
fix
no
me.
kids. They have a habit of
Mom,
correcting us.
sorry to fix your word, but you have to say that.
Well, and you know that is how you learn, but you
Yeah,
know,
by the kids.
yeah, sometimes more than you really think you want to, but that's part of kids, right?
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we just have a minute left in our program. The time has flown by.
I know, everywhere.
And I just want to thank you so very, very
Thank you
much
so much
being
for
here.
inviting me.
This was fun, and I hope that you had fun too.
Yeah, I had fun. Thank
I
you.
hope I get a chance to meet you again out
I
in the
hope,
streets
yeah.
and cooking recipes, all that good
Yes.
stuff. So thank you for sharing your story.
You're welcome, no problem.
And thank you to our viewing audience who have joined us today to learn more stories from newcomers. And we hope that you will join us again as we speak to others. This is the series We All Belong, Our Neighbors, Our Community. Take care. Yes.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
This is a man's heart, a heart in desperate need of medical attention. But because 78% of indigenous people experience racism in healthcare, he may not get the help he needs. Become an ally